Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. Last time we finished up the last 3 Dragellums for Zegram, Jaster, and Digo. Then we made our way to Uvan to collect our reward, the Zeo Psychros, which is the storyline sword that we need to beat up bad people at some point. Where did I put it? There it is. Yeah, it's a bejeweled sword, so yeah. It's fine. It's nothing special. As you can see, we've had better swords all around us for quite some time. It's nothing special. But anyway, we need it for storyline things, so anyway. We also reached Chapter 13, and as I mentioned in Chapter 13, most, if not all, items will be infinitely purchasable in stores. This comes to most weapons, most items. Some will not be, and specifically those are items in the factory. We take a look at our blueprints there. One of the few things you'll probably want to purchase is the Excellion Shard. These can be found in Rosa, Zerard, and Vidan at the following shops. If you so desire to use these I believe up your... That's not what I want to do. I want to go back. These will up all of the... we'll go in this way. That's fine. Whatever. Not that one. That one. All of these, all of the fire, ice, lightning, wind, and holy elemental attributes. This can be basically combined by going into combine. Actually, let's show it off. I haven't actually done this in quite some time. So we'll go and we'll combine. I don't have the Excellion shards with. Never mind, then we won't do it. But you basically grab a weapon that's already mastered, or well, not mastered, but maxed, and you set to combine that with the Excellion shard. You can also do the same with the Omega crystals and the other thing that's just like it. But yeah, that's what you do if you want to use all of those. It ups the elemental attributes of your weapons. I don't find it particularly important to do, but that is an option. All right, let's see. Where are the enemies that I fought in the most recent area and then kind of never really got a chance to talk about because we did most of the stuff there in kind of post-commentary? The Manticores. Weird looking guys with crystal tails. Sure, why not? These are basically, you can find these in certain paths in the Tietha Forest and also kind of in the main teleporter area. The Magic Priests, as you saw, I fought these guys quite extensively, and anytime it was fast enough to just show it on screen, I showed it, but if it took too long, I cut them out. Where I would be reloading these guys because these are the ones that give you the crystal staff. So I have maxed out my supply of those. And these are found all throughout the central kind of branches of the area. This guy is encountered in the northern branches. The Solon is found in the kind of the central area around the teleporter there. The Luminous, I guess I should probably show some of these off since I didn't really talk about them when we got there, but yeah. I don't know, I just find these guys look kind of cool. Not sure why. Yeah, these guys are weird. They remind me of an enemy. I think there's like a Hecht Eyes enemy in the Northern Crater in Final Fantasy VII. Honestly, I have not played the original since I did the Let's Play God knows how long ago. That's a very old Let's Play at this point. Let's see, Luminous. These guys are located around the central area and on the way to Mother's Lair, which is where we are at the moment. The Babel, the big tall guy. These guys are located in the southern branches. The Blizzard are, I think, in some of the southern paths as well, but they're also back to Tietha Forest. We found them back there. The Devils, these are pretty much everywhere. We saw them on pretty much every path. The Ice Eater, these are along the path to Mother's Lair, which again is where we are, as well as the southern paths. see, Clumpy Senior sadly does not have the same drop rate as Clumpy Junior on the what are the Lucky Clovers, but these guys are found on pretty much all the paths. Yeah, but there's not a lot of interest in a lot of the enemies around here. A lot of them are the same ones that we fought before. But regardless, we did that. Now, I considered going into the flow and doing a whole bunch of stuff right now, but I don't think we're going to do a whole bunch of it right now. Just because, like, we can do a bunch of stuff, but at the same time, I want to actually play some of the video game today, so let's do that instead. See if we can find... It's not right there. Yeah, Mother's Lair officially. And as you can see, we have damage tiles around here. Not that they hurt all that much, but they're around here. Let us see if we can find some of these treasures that I keep seeing on my map. There we go. And we have new enemies. There are 3 important enemies around here. And the Alkan enemies in the back there, those are one of them. They are one of 3 enemies in this area, along with magic fighters and bits that can drop the last item that we're going to need for the flow. These guys, I believe, are jump attack enemies. So let's get our buffs up. There we go. Yeah, so the magic fighter is the second of them, and unfortunately I did not get rewarded this time. But we will start to find these items eventually. More perfect heals. Where's the other one? There is a second treasure chest around here. There it is. Try charge. But yeah, we are nearing in on the core. There are no other enemies that we have a lot of interest in fighting around here as far as, like, drops. Ow. All right, let's revive. You know what? Let's just do that instead. And we'll throw a spell at these guys. There we go. All right, so we got that. As you can see, yeah, we're getting quite close to the core of the planet. So we're going to see a lot of damage tiles over the course of the area. And challenges that I have no particular interest in dealing with at the moment. Just get everybody to activate their abilities. Sure. Have I shown this one off? If I haven't, here we go. The problem with having buffs on characters like Zegrim, Jupus, Lilica, and Simon there is we don't really care about using them because we'd much rather use their strength buffs, which will increase the damage on all of our characters instead of just on one. Now, I wrote in my notes that this was the point where we started to see status effects on our weapons becoming more effective. In this case, I noticed it a lot earlier this time around. I guess it's kind of dark. Oh, that's unsettling. I guess there's a massive smell of sulfur in the air from all of the lava. Here we have a branching path. We'll want to head up to the left here first. And bits. These guys are important. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a desert wind to lower them down. And, well, I probably didn't need to do that because I have Missile Squall up here. And figure out which save state I'm on here. There we go. And we're going to see if we can get that drop. That's not the right drop. 4 times. I'll take that. The Galactic Compass is the last item that we need. Take a quick look here. There are 13 of these that we're going to need. We find 2 in chests. There are 2 mimics in this area that it has a 50% chance to drop from. And your best drop rate for this item anywhere else is 3%. So yeah, it's kind of a tedious item to work through in order to master. But it is what it is, and it's the last of them. Then we don't have to worry about items for anything else. So we do want to work on the flow while we're here and finish things off. I'll probably get all of the items and then just finish off the flow at that point. And just do it in a sped up section as I've done kind of in the past there. They like to kind of gangbang you around. You get hit by one enemy, you get hit by another enemy, you get hit by a third enemy, and that's the wrong spell. I wanted to use an attack. That's fine. You can use an attack. No other weapons to work on other than the ones for Jaster. Get a random status curing item in the final dungeon. It's your standard, you know, go to the, you know, this powerful dungeon, fight these powerful enemies, get a potion. Oh my lord, I hate these guys because they're just like all of the other jump 2 enemies. They take forever to kill. Ow. And surrounding you is no fun. Okay, we are going to use a strength star here. And nope. And dagger slash. And we're gonna follow up with more buffs. There we go. Couple of try resurrections. Yeah, I wouldn't bother buying regular resurrections at this point. We have enough try resurrections to probably get through the rest of the game. Get some stealth pills in the final dungeon to help you run away or not encounter weak enemies that you're not going to find here. Absolutely. Very useful item there. Can't forget that one. I don't understand the reasoning behind the treasure chest that they put in the game sometimes. Alright, well, we got a couple of magic fighters here. We'll try again. See if we can get that galactic compass. Well, I gave up on that one. It wasn't happening, and I don't have all day to do this. Let's grab the item that's in this treasure chest. What do we get today? A phantasmic glaive. Now, any of the weapons that you're finding now are basically what you'll want to be equipping. Glaive is you? Nope. Equipment. Yes. These are probably some of the weapons that you're going to want to be equipping if you did not go out and build your ultimate weapons. They're fine. They're not as powerful, but they're definitely powerful enough if you're just trying to get through kind of the main game. And even if you're going into post game, you're going to find better stuff for some of your characters anyway, namely Jaster. More of these guys. Fun times. Okay, cut that out because they take forever. Now here, as you can see, we found a dead end. Looks like there's a path down there and a star. So obviously we're going to need to backtrack and try that other route. Looks like it's going to be one of those bad luck days. The game's being real stingy on the galactic compasses. Other than the one I've shown, I have failed to get every other single one I've tried to go for, and I have kind of given up on trying to farm them at this point. I will get them eventually. maybe I'll do it off screen one day. I'm not sure. Anyway, we want to do a dagger slash. We want to buff up our attacks. And there's only 3 of them this time, so we'll fight an enemy on screen. Why not? It's kind of weird how it'll show a lot of no damage things, even when you're actually dealing damage to them when you're using Illusion Sword. It's because one or more of the secondary hits is actually hitting, and it's not being able to damage the enemy. And I guess the other ones are hidden in behind. I don't know why it doesn't show the damage numbers for them. Maybe it's just because they're popping up inside the actual enemy's sprite. I'm not sure. Now, the music for this area, like, this is indeed the final dungeon in the game. And while this music would work really well in, say, a cutscene, looping it over for hours on end isn't all that interesting. I'll just use that one, whatever. And Simon, give me a galactic compass. Do your stuff. That's a trumpet. I don't need that anymore. But yeah, so I don't know. I like the music, but I also don't think it really fits. Like, there's usually a kind of an epic scale to final boss themes. Or not final boss, final dungeon themes. You know, you think of like Final Fantasy VII or something like that. There's more than one. You don't have any stamina. So, like, yeah, you have like kind of the main theme when you head in, and then later on you'll get like Reunion plays over in one of the sections of the final dungeon. Like, that's a reused theme. Grandia 2, they reuse or kind of kajigger the battle theme for the final dungeon theme, and it has this epic feel that it doesn't have when you hear it all game long. Plus, I think they also changed the battle theme partway through, which added to kind of your familiarity with the song and not having it kind of blown in your face for too long. What am I doing here? I am changing weapons. Do I have another number 3? I do have a number 3. Let's work on that. Do I want to switch party members? All right, swap the party member. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I'm basically trying to balance out levels, and then I'll stick. I'm going the wrong way again. Every battle I get turned around. Every single battle. I don't know. I'm assuming this is just me, but there's gotta be a way of orienting myself coming out of a battle where I do not get stuck doing that again. I'm selecting a different enemy, please, video game. Thank you. Don't pick up enemies. I'm trying to... Ow. There's gotta be a way of doing it. Can I please get closer to the enemy? There we go. There's gotta be a way of making my brain function in a proper way where I can actually figure out where I'm going coming out of a battle. Especially if I go into the menu, it's all over. I have no idea where I am. All right, next. What do we got here? Skull necklace. I'm already starting to get tired of these guys. Anytime there's enemies that you can't, like, nuke right away, I find I get kind of annoyed by them really quickly because I'm trying to, like, get through the area and they're just being tedious at this point. Yeah, Digo is really good around here. His lightning-based attack, I don't think there's any enemies around here. There's a couple that are weak to lightning, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of enemies that are like absorb elements or really reduce a specific element all that much. All right, 5 bits. I am going to try and let's go for Desert Wind. And let's see. if we can get one of those galactic compasses or not. Okay, I need healing. Let's try it again. Okay, after about 3 attempts, I throw it on fast forward. I think that took 4 or 5, so not too bad. We got another one. That's good. We will be needing these. Do keep your eyes out because there will be a few mimics in this area. And like I said, both of these enemies can be... I believe these guys are jump attack enemies, right? Oh, they're not jump attack enemies. My mistake. All right, we're going to Star Charm here. And... nope. We're going to Star Charm again. I don't know if I quite have the damage to finish them off here. I do not. How'd I do? Amnesia I don't need. I can buy those now. There we go. We got one. I can't hold any more of those, but that's fine. We'll get rid of that. Go, timer. Do your stuff. But yeah, I'll probably talk about kind of my overall thoughts on dungeon design a little bit later, probably in the review for the game. But as you can see, like, this is the final dungeon. It's like a lot of times you get final dungeons like, you know, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy IX, you know, there's these giant crystal areas, Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy VII. They are rocky areas, but they have like a lot of design to them. Here, it's just a nondescript cave. It's got lava in it. Kind of boring. But anyway, we're going to Star Charm these guys. And go for Fated Passion. That can finish them off. And there's another Galactic Compass. The luck's starting to come back. This is good. No. Treasure chest. Gives me a clover. But yeah, there's nothing really special about anything around here. Like I said, it's kind of boring. It's not really the most enticing final dungeon I've ever seen. But they do give you a lot of attempts at these enemies that you're going to need to fight in order to get those items. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. As long as there's 4 enemies. If there's not 4 enemies, I'm not going to bother because it seems to take a little while to do this. And again, you don't have to max out any of these things, any of these spells. Like, we've already got all the skills we need, to be honest. This is just more to complete it so I can show you guys how to complete it, what you get for doing so. There we go. Took a few more attempts this time, 7 or 8. Keep your eyes out for these guys and make sure you save before fighting them. Start off with covering fire and deal some damage. We're going to want to do Dagger Slash and Illusion Sword. You could go for Top Dog as well. And let's do a quick heal. A Strength Star because I don't have anything. Run out of stamina. Get that freeze in on them and that'll make your life a lot easier. But Galactic Compass is a 50% drop, so like I said, it's 3% from anyone else, so either save state or avoid specific chests, save at proper save points, and go back. But save states are easier, faster. And like I said, there's a save point just down here to make your life a lot easier. All right, boring fight. hit the save point. We'll heal up, and now is as good a time as any to actually do our save. Almost seems like Deagle was glowing for a second. How's my experience levels doing? Basically trying to get these two in and around the same amount there. We'll do a couple more battles. And then everyone else should be in and around the same. I think we'll pull you back in for a couple. Yeah, everyone else seems around the same. Basically, my final party is going to be Kisala, Zegram, and Jaster. And the reason for that will be made apparent in a little bit. Every time I see that guy's name, I was like, did they put me in the game? No, Evil Cross. It's kind of there. Eva Cross. There's no L, but anyway. Produces rune. Interesting. Okay. We got more bits. There they are. They decided to come out of the woodwork. Go for it one more time. Oh, first try. I'll take that. All right. How are we on treasure chests here? We got that one. So we're now looking for number 10 here on the list. I do want to kind of keep track of the treasure chests that we're finding. We want to take the right path here first. Wow, they're really giving me a lot of opportunities to get the galactic compasses out of the way. I appreciate that. All right, it took a little while, but we got that one. So yeah, we want to take this path first. Yes. This one is a short dead end with a treasure chest, so we'll just grab that and head back the other way. Gigaton arms. Again, you'll... Is that what I was looking for, or do I already have it? Let me double check here. Do I have your ultimate? I do not have your ultimate. So equipment and Gigaton arms. I believe that's the last one that I need in order to max out your... Come on. Let's see here. Yes, Gigaton arms. So what I'm going to do is I am going to swap you in. For you. And everyone can activate their attack abilities, and we'll just fight these guys normally, I guess. Electro Punch. Ow. Yeah, you can see the amount of damage that the enemies do at this point in the game. Like the previous area, they were beating the crap out of us with status effects, but here, it's literal seconds, and we're down to almost no HP again. These guys just do a lot of actual damage. Yeah, we'll bring Steve with us for a while, and we'll do our last combination with him, and that will polish off all of the non-Jaster related stuff that we can do here. Let's go for the Icy Eye Beam, and trying to save state when you're highlighting your map does not help. That's better. 2 attempts, I'll take that. How many am I up to now? I'm up to 9 already. Well, this is working out. We should be able to polish off the foe probably at the start of the next episode then. Go for Flash Sword. I saw a Red Baron in there somewhere. And let's see here. Throw on one of those because I have too many of them. You hurt a lot. Stop doing that. There we go. Need some max heal. Yeah, you'll find plenty of healing items around here. You shouldn't really struggle too much with having enough healing items at this point in the game.
It is very hot. Be careful.
Yeah, Steve, I know. Don't mind me. I'm just playing around with my my party at this point. All right, we should have a treasure chest right here. This looks like this is a key chest. Sun key to get a hypercrystal. And then there should be another one basically right around here somewhere. All right, that was number 10 on the galactic compass. There should be one more mimic and 2 treasure chests with them, which would be 13, which should be all I need, so I shouldn't have to go out of my way to farm them anymore. So now we'll just kill everything and move on. Like, I could have done it more naturally over the course of the area, but since I'm cutting out a number of battles anyway, I missed a treasure. Yes, I did. Let's go back and get it. You know, since I'm cutting a lot of that stuff out anyway, it's just easier for me to go, okay, now I know that it's done and I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, what do we got here? Stamina extract. Why? Have we fought all of these guys? Can I run away from these guys now? What do we got here? Bits are done. Red Barons are done. Yay! Runaway time. See you later. If I have to break someone's guard to fight them, I do not want to fight them. Same with jump attack enemies. If I don't have to, I don't wanna. With Steve. I'm sorry, but Steve is not in the party today. Bye-bye. All right. This one is rigged with a trap. This is a bomb trap. And we get some tri-resurrections, which are nice. Now, in my test run, I noticed at this point that there was something that just unsettled me. And that's it. That skull. They finally put something interesting in this area, and it just creeped me the hell out. So I appreciate them finally putting something in here and making it something worthwhile. But I noted that it was right after chest number 14. So that's why I was trying to keep track of which chest numbers we were on according to my map. But yeah, creepy skull with glowing eyes. Not an encouraging thought, considering, you know, we're heading down to this great evil. And they seem to be able to manipulate even the landscape. All right, quick heal and run away from these guys. All right, there should be something around here. Watch your step. Now, where? We have missed it. Video game, can I get out, please? Oh, we got more bits. Going to need to restore AP pretty soon here. I missed a treasure chest, which should be right here, and I swear this is about where it should be, according to the map. I cannot find it. That is supposed to be where it is. Down here? Well, there's one of them with a broken guard. You guys are really annoying when I'm trying to break guard without having a spell in mind already. Voodoo Dance. The problem with specific party setups is you can have almost no power in order to do like good spells. Like this party, if we don't have enough AP left on Simon, we really can't do anything. There it is. That one hides. Strength star. Yeah, I'm not fighting you guys at this point. Bye-bye. Not unless you're paired with somebody else that I probably should fight still. Alright, we should have one more chest, and then I think we'll find a save point. I think we'll call her a day. Again, love the no-fall damage. And there's another galactic compass. Almost done with those guys. Yeah, I wish the camera would stop focusing in on the ground. Like, why is it focused on the ground here? Wouldn't you want the camera to actually be up here, but like, instead of being directly behind our characters, be up, you know, a few inches so that we can kind of be over the shoulder at this height, but be angled up more? So we're not like looking dead at the ground all the time? Because then we could see this coming up and going, oh shit, look at that. Instead, we're looking at the ground and going, hey, look, the ground. Hey, look, lava. And then, oh, look, there's evil. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of how they've designed. Let's see if we can beast call here. Hey, look at that. I'll take it. Again, these guys have that chance of dropping things. I'm not going to bother to heal his AP since I'm right next to a save point anyway. Voodoo Dance. There we go. But yeah, one of the most irritating parts about this game for me is the fact that the camera loves to focus on the ground instead of directly ahead like it is now. All right, Voodoo Dance. Desert Wind. Hey, look, that's enough damage. Cool. All right, we'll hit that save point and we will camp out for the night here right next to the evil-looking skull. I'm sure we'll be just fine come tomorrow. But anyway, that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.